today we will learn how we will calculate goodwill. We can calculate goodwill under two approaches. One is average profit method, another one is super profit method. Today we will learn super profit method. Under super profit method, how we will get the value of goodwill, we will learn that thing. Under super profit method, some steps are involved. The first and foremost step is calculation of average capital employed. How we will get this average capital employed? We will get average capital employed with the help of opening capital employed and closing capital employed. What we will do with these two items? We will add these two items, that is opening capital employed and closing capital employed. Then we will divide this with the help of 2 and we will get the value of average capital employed. Now question may arises, how we will get capital employed? Now capital employed has two side approaches. One is liability side approach, another one is asset side approach. So first we will discuss the liability side approach. When liability side approach is mentioned in the sum, we will consider that part. With the help of liability side, we can calculate capital employed, like we will consider first capital, then we will add with capital reserve, and then we will deduct any existing goodwill if it is mentioned in the books of accounts. After deducting that existing goodwill, we will again deduct the fictitious asset and also deduct non-trade investment. This is the basic approach of liability side while calculating capital employed. Now, if liability side approach is not mentioned in the sum, what we will do? How we will get the capital employed value? We can then consider the asset side approach. How we will get this? Then we will consider all the assets, but here we won't consider the asset part which we have already taken under liability side. So what are they? All assets except goodwill, non-trade investment and fictitious asset, those which are already taken under liability side approach. So in asset side approach, we will consider all asset except these three, and from the value of all asset we will deduct the outside liabilities, and from this we will get the capital employed. These are the two approach for getting capital employed. So these are the first steps which is included for calculating goodwill under super profit method. Next, what we will do? Next, step 2. Under step 2, we will calculate adjusted profit. How? If actual average profit earned by a firm for the year is adjusted for abnormal gains and losses, if any, and recurring expenses that have not been incurred, the profit is so determined, is total and is averaged. So these are the step 2. These are the step 2. So basically what we will do, first we will calculate average profit, then we will adjust the profit if anything is overvalued or undervalued. Suppose average profit is given but the profit is either overvalued or undervalued, then what we will do? Then we have to adjust that overvalued profit or undervalued profit. This is included in step 2. After this we will go to step 3, and step 3 is calculation of normal profit. Now how we will calculate normal profit? We will calculate normal profit with the help of capital employed. Which capital employed? That average capital employed which we will get in step 2. If any adjusted profit is not mentioned, then we will consider the first average capital employed. So after getting the value of average capital employed, we will multiply with the normal rate of return which will be given in the sum, and then we will divide it by 100. So how we will get the normal profit? We will get the normal profit with the help of this formula. Average capital employed into normal rate of return divided by 100. So under step 3 we will get the value of normal profit. After this step 3, what we will do? We will go to step 4. In step 4 we will calculate super profit. How we will get the super profit? We will get the super profit from actual average profit. From actual average profit we will deduct the normal profit. So how we will get the super profit? We will deduct the normal profit from the actual average profit, then we will get the value of super profit. Now the final step has been come. In step 5 we will calculate the goodwill. How we will calculate the goodwill? We will calculate the goodwill with the help of super profit, the value of super profit, and how many numbers of year it has been purchased. So basically in step 5 we will calculate goodwill with the help of this formula. The formula is goodwill equals to super profit into number of year purchased. Suppose the number of year purchased is 5 or 6. If the value of super profit is 30,000, then goodwill becomes 30,000 into 4. This 4 denotes the number of year purchased. So the valuation of goodwill become 30,000 into 4, it will become 1,20,000. We can do the sum in the similar way. This is the things we can do the sum with the help of these 5 steps. We can do the sum in the backside portion as well. Like we can, with the help of step 5 we can calculate step 4 as well, we can calculate step 3 as well, and from that we can go to the step 1 as well. So if we follow these steps, we can easily solve the sum of goodwill. Thank you.